So when it comes to actually aging wine, you have to understand the intention of the winemaker when he releases his masterpiece from his vineyard, his flagship wine. It is purposely a wine of such nuance and complexity that it has the capacity to age for a huge period of time. Hence why Old World Barolo and first growth Bordeaux's and really high quality Rioja have the reputation of being like the big investment that people make into storing stuff into their cellars. Now, what few people know is Australia has the capacity to do this as well. It's just the Australian market mostly buys wine to drink it. So now there are two reasons to buy wine. Number one, to drink. Number two, to invest. And the longer you sit on a wine, the higher the value it's going to be. So if anything is going to go into my cellars, it has to be worth it for me because the price of real estate is quite high. We live in Australia. The cost of keeping that bottle alive for 25 years needs to pay me dividends eventually. So when I come to buy my wine that I'm going to age, I do so very, very, very strictly, and it's quite expensive. So have you ever seen $1,000 worth of wine before? You're going to see $1,000 worth of wine today. First wine is the flagship of the Will's Domain Vineyard from Margaret River. A gorgeous, handcrafted Cabernet Sauvignon. When you're buying a Cabernet Sauvignon, you really do want to get it from either the Margaret River or from Coonawarra. This is a $150 wine. And it's not even anywhere close to being drinkable yet. Isn't that hilarious? I just spent $150 and I can't even drink the thing yet because it's not drinking at its maximum capacity at the moment. Let's move on. Another big boy. This is a heavy duty bottle. Sorby Adams. The thing. This is a Barossa Shiraz 2016. Again, one of those big, crazy, huge wines that has a capacity to age almost infinitely. This has been sitting 40 months in French oak. Alright, this, to crack it open now, it would be nice. But it would be a terrible waste. Oh man, it looks good. Just even holding it in my hands to feel the weight of the bottle. Holy moly. That's crazy. Okay, that is also $150. Hobbs. The Gregor Shiraz. Again, Barossa Valley. Hugely intense, gorgeous Shiraz. $150. Oh man. Jeez. Makes you excited just to see it. Because we're not playing games with this wine. And in comes one of the most iconic wines of all of Australia. I guarantee you've heard of it. I guarantee you've drank it before. But have you ever seen the one flagship wine of theirs? The thing that they've put all their effort into, that they utilize every last one of their vineyards for, and that is The Philosophy by McGuigan. Absolutely hefty bottle. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Cabernet Sauvignon Shiraz blend from South Australia. And they just pick their best vineyards and they really come to show off. Alright, I'm not a huge fan of McGuigan, mainly because it panders to the masses. But then once in a while, they pull something off like this, and it shows that they're serious winemakers. No more excess sugar pumping. This is the real deal, high-end wine crafting. $150. And this is one of the only only French wines. Actually, it is the only French wine in this particular lineup that I have here. And this is Domaine de Bosquet. It's a Gigondas. And that might not make any sense to anyone, but if I say Gigondas, it means it's a Grenache, 100% Grenache grown. And it's got a huge percentage alcohol. This is 15%, which is something uncommon for a French wine to have. Usually they are a lot more submissive, and they don't like to have huge red wines, which surprises me. I'm quite impressed with it. This is 150 as well. And lastly, the pièce de résistance, the one wine that I spent a huge amount of money on, and I don't regret it really, because even trying to get your hands on one of these is very difficult. It comes in gorgeous wrapping paper. Let's open up our lovely present. So gorgeous. Behold. Tipsy Hill. Patringa Vineyards. Single Vineyard McLaren Vale Cabernet Sauvignon 2016. Alright, this is one of those flagship wines, not of only just one vineyard. It's one of the most famous wines in Australia. This is something you invest with. The others I do plan to drink on special occasions. This one, I just want to sit on it. Because this, at this young age, is selling at over $300. That's double the price of absolutely every other of these phenomenal, crazy, big ones. And it's there for a reason, because scarcity. Trying to get a bottle of this, jeez, very difficult. That's what I spend all my money on. I don't go out clubbing, I don't go out to nice restaurants. I save up and I end up buying these huge, crazy ones. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope one day you can afford to enjoy and splurge out and buy something like this for yourselves. See you later.